Alright, y'all, we're gonna do the mayor. Alright? The Los Angeles mayor. We're in chapter 2. While Mayor Eric Garcetti is elected by the people, he fails to represent the residents of Los Angeles, most notably those living in Skid Row. In the years before elected as mayor, Garcetti sat on the Los Angeles City Councils and commissions, and his past voting record illustrates his support for the privatization of the city. He's also the one that went to Brazil to get the bid for the Olympics, but he's no longer in office. The new mayor is Karen Bass. Garcetti voted for and continues to support law enforcement used to criminalize the poor, sick, and homeless while allocating funds to special interests and stakeholders in the city's financial district, and uses his power and skewed perspective when reporting needs of funding and resources to the federal government. His smiling face and list of solutions are used in assuring viewers of the nightly news and residents who are less concerned and aware of the ever-expanding wealth gap and human rights violations happening just blocks from their favorite spots for lattes. He claims that he and the city have a plan to fix the problem of homelessness, mental illness, and police brutality in Los Angeles. Mayor Garcetti, also known as the backdoor mayor, has completely neglected the voices of the community residents who are demanding he listen to them. Not only has he continuously and purposely ignored and avoided residents, organizers, and activists who are demanding changes and speaking for their communities, he has also littered his speeches with rhetoric that call for the continued dehumanization and criminalization of homeless and mentally ill residents. One of the acts of negligence by the backdoor mayor was in response to his amendment, the LAMC 5611, which we already talked about. Garcetti had the ability to sign it through or veto it. He chose the fence. He did neither. His reputation to the greater public seemed to be a heroic stance. However, even with his signature, the revisions were permissible and implemented even without his signature. The revisions were permissible and implemented by the LAPD. There may be solutions in which departments may feel the tools beyond the existing notice period are necessary to respond to the urgent public safety situations. Garcetti wrote in a letter on July 27th of 2015 to the city department heads, including the police chief, Charlie Beck. He continued, such tools are available under existing citywide practices. Alongside these actions were the hiring of a black man, Matt Johnson, to be the president of the Los Angeles Police Commission. The community knew this was not a move to make the commission more diverse. This was a tactic used to concede that differences in diversity are only skin deep. I hate this man, if you can't tell. This was a tactic used to quiet the racial tension. BLM was really kicking off. BLM started in 2014, but right at this time, this is why. This was a tactic used to concede the differences in diversity are only skin deep. This was a tactic used to quiet the racial tension, but in fact did the opposite. Matt Johnson and the mayor continue to uphold the corrupt city policies of Los Angeles with no end in sight from their view. Next, we're going to do the police commission. Woohoo!